In Tamil Nadu, rescue operations by Army, Navy, NDRF teams is in full swing as Chennai reels under worst rains in a century. Navy personnel have been deployed in Sadiapet area of Chennai to rescue people marooned in low-lying areas. Met Department has forecast moderate to heavy rains in many parts. Chennai airport authorities have shut operations till 6 a.m. tomorrow, leaving many people stranded. Rail and road services are also badly affected. Rains have created havoc in parts of Andhra Pradesh and Puducherry as well. Prime Minister Narendra Modi discusses flood situation with senior ministers including Arun Jaitley, Rajnath Singh, Sushma Swaraj. PM Modi has directed the Home Minister to hold high-level meeting on relief measures. National Crisis Management Committee, chaired by Cabinet Secretary, reviewed relief and rescue operations in the state. Rajya Sabha MPs unanimously agreed to contribute for flood relief from their local area development scheme. Lok Sabha discusses the flood and drought situation in various parts of the country. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu, while speaking at Lok Sabha, said Centre is giving all possible help to the state. Meanwhile, AIADMK's TG Venkatesh Babu has appealed to the Union Government to consider the calamity as a national calamity and release fund for the state. Supreme Court says Tamil Nadu government cannot grant remission to convicts in Rajiv Gandhi assassination case without concurrence of Centre. The Apex Court today ruled that states do not have suo motu power to grant remission to convicts in cases registered under the central law and probed by central agencies. Setting aside all speculations, BJP has done well again in Gujarat. The lotus bloomed in all 6 municipal corporations of Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Surat, Jamnagar, Bhavnagar and Rajkot. Party has proved that it is still very popular among urban voters. Party has won about 2/3 of the total seats, 130 in Ahmedabad. Congress was reduced to about 50 seats. The 6 municipal corporation had registered only 47% voter turnout on 22nd of last month. Cold wave tightened its grip in Kashmir as the minimum temperature dropped further across the division, with Kargil being the coldest place in Jammu and Kashmir. Mercury settled 10 degrees below the freezing point in the region. The tourist resort of Pahalgam serves as a base camp during the annual Amarnath Yatra. Met Office has predicted dry weather for the week ahead. In Chhattisgarh's Kankar district, a police jawan was martyred and another personnel critically injured in a landmine blast triggered by Naxals. Explosion occurred this morning when a joint team of BSF and district police was out on an operation under Koyali Bira police station limits. Air India today started first ever non-stop flight from New Delhi to San Francisco. Air India officials said that the response so far has been encouraging and all SFO flights are 90% booked for December. Air India will fly thrice a week. Foreign direct investment in the country grew by 13% to $16.63 billion during the April-September period of the current fiscal. Latest figures of DIPP sectors which attracted highest foreign investment in the period includes computer software and hardware. Pakistan has hanged 4 men linked to last December's massacre at an army school which killed more than 150 people, mostly children. The men were sentenced to death by a military court and are the first to be hanged in relation to the attack. US will deploy a specialized force to Iraq to build pressure on Islamic State militants. The operators would carry out raids, free hostages and capture IS leaders. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter said the US would also conduct unilateral operations in Syria. US Special Forces have already conducted operations in both Syria and Iraq. Myanmar's democracy under Aung San Suu Kyi held warm and open talks with the president on the transfer of power from the military establishment. The talks come nearly a month after her opposition party cleaned up at the polls. Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy party won nearly 80% of the contested seats. Indian shuttler PV Sindhu booked her berth in the second round of Indonesian Master Grand Prix Gold. In round 1, Sindhu defeated Gregoria Mariska of Indonesia 21-16, 19-21, 21-12 in 54 minutes. In men's single top seed K. Srikanth displayed dominant play. In a lopsided match, Srikanth thrashed Wibowo Setialdiputra of Indonesia 21-6, 21-12 in 26 minutes. ICC on Wednesday announced its Test and One-Day international teams of the year 2015. While 3 cricketers were selected from England and Australia, no Indian could find a place in the playing 11. India's ace spinner Ravichandran Ashwin is the only player to be named in the side, but he has been selected as the 12th man. All eyes on Delhi's Firozshah Kotla pitch as Proteas look to salvage pride against India in the last match in the series. Hosts have already clinched the series after securing wins at Mohali and Nagpur.